Salutations, Utopians. Big night tonight in women's hoops. The Indiana Fever have won their first ever uh, Commissioner's Cup. Um, Outstanding effort from the former Dallas Wing, Natasha Howard. Mind-boggling that they would let her go. She's just a versatile, multi-position player you need. Next to Paige Beckers, I didn't realize how much she was the missing piece until I seen that. In virtue, they practically swapped NaLyssa Smith for uh, Tosh, and obviously one was more accurate than the other. Another questionable decision by Kurt Miller. I don't know if he thought this was going to make them better, but obviously NaLyssa got moved to the Aces, and Natasha is thriving, winning Commissioner Cup MVP. They practically locked them down in the third quarter. There was not much scoring much in the fourth. Nafisa kind of look over it and has been focused. Seems like their focus is more shifted towards winning a championship. Nonetheless, the games have to be played. Kelsey Mitchell once again was a steady force. Aaliyah Boston, honestly, if she wasn't on the Fever, would probably be getting MVP considerations this year based on the season that she's having. Um, I've really been impressed mostly with the reach she's making distribution-wise, not realizing that's a part of her game and her palette. Love to see Stephanie White, who's needed this a boost. There's been some questions about was this the right decision letting go Christy Sides, who now will be on the bench. It was announced this week for the Canadian women's team, as in an assistant head coach capacity role. Good luck to her. I was a huge fan. I think she took a lot of heat for things that were out beyond her reach. We all know the storm that comes with 22. And so I think she did as good a job as she possibly could before she was relieved of her duties, and definitely did, as she mentioned in her closing statement, left it better than she found it. Stephanie White, though, congrats to her. I'm glad to see her be able to get on the board, get some type of accolades. These mid-season tournaments really mean a lot, not just in women's hoop, but in the NBA. The Emiratis Cup, in fact, felt like it had a little bit more prestige than the playoffs this season, and just more of an enjoyable watch consistently through and through. But it definitely is necessary, and you just needed some kind of camaraderie and bonding experience. So many new pieces, especially fresh off the DeWanna Bonner dismissal or separation, excuse me. I think it was just necessary that it just welcomed celebration to have something to root for and a chemistry building bond, especially in the absence of Caitlin Clark, who by no means does this mean they could go a whole season without her or they could win a playoff series, but it's just good to know that a team can form their own identity away from their megastar talent and their franchise player. These are the things you want to see. All in all, good, big team, high character win for the team, and I think this is something they can pivot off of. Remember last year, the Fever were having a downward trajectory before the Olympics had to intervene the season for I think it was like 2 weeks to a month, and they came back and had a thunderous run to the second half of the season. This is an even more elongated season, more back-to-backs. So anything that can boost the morale is welcomed in Indiana, as I stated before. So this was major for the Fever and a big-time accolade accomplishment heading into the right direction. All right, Utopians, hope this video was informative. Try to do better next time. Global out.